Hey guys, Tarab here bringing you some more Warcraft 3 action. Playing for today's morning in the Reforged Xlord, playing as Undead, going for the Death Knight first. Going for a graveyard here, 3 ghouls. Okay, offensive in the north we have Demigod playing as Orc and going for the Farseer first. Getting an early War Mill out and going for some Headhunters.
Is complete.
So a bit of Headhunter action coming our way. This one from the Netties, I mean not Netties, WC3 Champions ladder.
Our forces are under attack.
This one Observer. I like keeping tabs on what's gone down there. 2 Headhunters out so far from Demigod. And there we go, tech underway now. During tech timings we can see Xlord pretty far ahead in that department. Did take the item from over here.
Our forces are under attack.
So Death Knight going to try and steal some experience. He summons the wolves, so the Death Knight can't get any experience from them. But yeah, did manage to get both the items, Replenishment Potion and Wand of Illusion. So Xlord just a tiny bit too late.
Our forces are under attack.
Shut down that creeping with the Death Knight. Starting up a shop now. So he finished off the camp with just mass skellies, and he did a pretty good job of spreading the damage. You saw all those skellies on red health. Oh no, they turned them back into the wolves. A little bit of extra experience there for the Farseer. Oh no.
Our town is under attack.
What?
We're under attack.
I switched views. And I still don't know which one's which. There must be a bug in the Reforged client, right? No, well, there we go. I've got one illusion now. Alright, we'll just stay on the Undead view since that's not going to work anyway. Oh my god. Still those kind of bugs. Incredible. Look at this. The Acolyte has been chipping away at the shop. Got about 200 health off it. Pretty impressive. There we go. So we're about to have a bit of a battle over the remains of this creep camp.
Upgrade complete.
Got 2 fiends coming in as well as quite a few skellies. There go the illusions now.
I'm here as always.
And wow, you don't see this too often. Dark Range is second. I suppose these Headhunters, it does make a bit more sense. They're pretty low health. Convert them into a skeleton quite quickly. So interesting choice here from Xlord. It's big invul. Nice one. Meanwhile, Demigod on for the expansion camp. It's a circlet. Oh, Xlord. Aggressive creeping here, right on the doorstep of Demigod. The lab camp. Oh, you can see he's trying to surround it there, trying to kill it off a bit faster, unsuccessful. Headhunter's coming back to base. And the Farseer going in. They're not got a second hero out quite yet, but here comes the Tauren Chieftain now. Perhaps was hoping to creep out this camp. No, gonna go for this small camp up in the north first. Meanwhile, Farseer coming in doing some harass. There's the cancel on the Ziggurat, and it looks like he's gonna get it. Might even be able to cancel the other one down there now, switching his attention over to that. Kills off one of the wolves. Oh, no cold tower. That's why this harass has been so successful. So 2 Ziggurats cancelled there. That's going to slow down Xlord's food by a huge amount.
Our forces are under attack.
It's at 30 of 30 right now. Is that a town portal back? Xlord gets a kill on a burrow in return.
Research complete.
I think I heard a peon go down there as well. Okay, Headhunter's in some trouble. Taking a lot of damage from the Skellies. Dark Ranger, though, also taking quite a good chunk of damage. So Xlord does have the Death Knight there for the heals. And this Skelly play working out quite well here for Xlord. Good push overall. And he's definitely got a pretty good hero advantage after all this. Dark Ranger getting very close to 3.
Summoning is complete.
Loyal to keep the Dark Ranger safe. Death Knight getting quite low. Looks like he wants to take out the shop before getting out of here, though. Maybe hoping to take down one more Headhunter. Yes, and he does. So that was a really successful harass for Xlord. Took down one burrow. Must have been like 5 or 6 Headhunters. The shop.
Summoning is complete.
Very good fight for Xlord.
Our forces are under attack.
Popping a ritual dagger here. Filling up the Death Knight. You know, because he didn't have those ziggurats, the statue production very slow. Only just one half complete now. But does have tier 3 complete and building the Lich. Meanwhile, on the other side, Demigod going for the red cap, even with such a small army. Doing a nice pull here. And gets a pipe of insight. Brilliance aura. That's crazy. That's exactly what Xlord would have liked. Xlord continuing with the slightly easier camp, so gets level 3 on the Dark Ranger. I imagine that's going to be level 2 Dark Arrow, but yep, has ticked it now. Ooh, Demigod going for the second red.
Our forces are under attack.
Xlord doing some scouting. I'll spot this. And he's around, he's lingering around. Stopping the camp from getting crept, at the same time creeping the other shop. Getting another big invul. I think I heard, yeah, they are berserkers now. Upgraded from Headhunters. Okay, looks like the Xlord going to try go for this camp. Doesn't have like a super large army, but the Tri-Hero is powerful. And certainly after killing so many Headhunters, doing pretty well. Coming in from the other angle with the skeletons, interesting idea. After creeping the shop, bit of focus fire onto the Death Knight. Does have the big invul and dodges the stomp with that. But he's got to be careful once that invul runs out. Death Knight probably going to be on the chopping block again. Yeah. Oh, okay, transfers over the health stone. That's a pretty good idea. And Demigod, man, I feel bad for him. He's just getting all of his camps getting stolen from right under his nose. Not much he can do about this. After that last fight, still having to rebuild. So it's still with about a 10 food lead. Looks like he's going to push into the Orc base once again. Don't have a town portal.
The sleeper awakes.
Picks one up now. And here we go, pushing into the base, taking down the shop first. Excellent. So Temple of the Dam coming up out the back as well as a second ziggurat. Looks like Demigod going to go for a bit of a base race, going straight for the Black Citadel. Doing quite a lot of damage to it as well. While Xlord going for the peons, going for the burrows. I don't think he's going to have to town portal back. And in fact, that might even be too late. Acolyte repairs quite slow here. Big nuke. But the Black Citadel goes down. Still got 4 acolytes, maybe 5. So, could be worse for Xlord. At least he's still going to have close to full income.
Our forces
But yeah,
are
that
under
town
attack.
portal, a little bit late. And yeah, that's a big set back. Okay, so nice play there from Demigod. Wolf's doing some scouting.
Our forces
Is he
are
going to
under
do
attack.
another run by? Xlord has not restarted construction, hasn't fired up in Necropolis. In fact, he's just ticking upgrades for his fiends.
Research complete.
Okay, started it now, but here come the wolves. I think it would be reasonable to upgrade maybe this ziggurat to a spirit tower as well, because you kind of have to expect you're going to get harassed again.
Our town is under attack.
Zeppelin drop here. And down goes one of the acolytes. And now going for the haunted gold mine. Xlord coming back. Going back for the repairs with the echoes. Loading into the Zeppelin again. Doesn't look like he's got web. Big time Nova onto the Raider. Nova coil. Oh, can the acolytes out repair this? It's going to be so close. Oh no, they cannot. Haunted gold mine goes down. So does the Tauren Chieftain though. And Xlord getting punished here. Does have a very strong army still. Zeppelin just hanging. Looks like he wants to drop back down here. I think maybe like he could even just like build one over here. No, maybe not. Maybe it's too hard to defend from that position. Restarting the haunted gold mine, restarting the necropolis, but here comes the drop. He needs to cancel that as fast as possible, try and get as many resources back as possible. Death Knight running back here. Meanwhile, the rest of the army sent over to the Orc base, looking to return fire here. Going first for the altar, stop that Tauren Chieftain from coming back. He's got the flute on the Death Knight though, so he's missing a bit of damage on the army here. And Demigod starting up some towers, looking maybe for another expansion. Okay, now coming into the burrows. Going to the peons. They're loading into the burrows. Burrows do have fortified armor, so the Fiend's not super strong against them here. It's down one burrow, but still plenty of peons remaining. Takes down the Raider, but the Ensnare might be able to take down the Fiend. That triple burrow, look at them go. And meanwhile, the Death Knight back here by himself. He's got the Hellstone, but that's not enough. So he might be able to take down one Raider. No, loaded into the Zeppelin. Oh, breaking this around. Takes down the Raider with the coil, but loses the Death Knight. So Demigod, like, how did he manage to do this? He's having a mare after that really good push from Xlord. But then he takes down the Black Citadel, takes down the Haunted Goldmine with the Zeppelin drop, and he's right back in the game. In fact, probably in the lead. Xlord hasn't been mining for such a long time here. Here we go, loading back down.
Summoning is complete.
Surely the Lich could stand here and fire. Going for the kill on the Haunted Mine again. He's got a couple of Acolytes here for the repairs, but the rest of the army having trouble getting out to the back. Good stomp, kills one of the Acolytes, two of the Acolytes. What about the Haunted Mine? Good Nova there, one Raider falling. But the Haunted Mine looks like it's going to fall. Trying to load up the Zeppelin. Does he have web? Still doesn't have web. Oh, the Nova, the Farseers. Left the Farseer behind. And Farseer goes down. But cancels the Haunted Mine again. Did lose a lot of his army for that, though. Does he have enough to start another expansion?
The damned stand ready.
Xlord, I think, still has a larger army, but not by a huge margin. And what's he going to do? Unsummoning a couple buildings here. Is he going to try to go for another haunted gold mine? Interesting that he unsummons this ziggurat back here. I would think that this one here would maybe be the prime target, so he can actually get out to the back of his base a little bit more easily and shut down the harass, because, you know, having to run all the way around here seems to slow him down quite a lot in that defense. Alright. 5 now for the Dark Ranger. Buyback. He's going for the buyback on the Death Knight over restarting the gold mine here.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh, yeah, there it is. I was like, I see the Zeppelin in his base, but he has to have his second Zeppelin with the rest of his army inside, and here it is. And it looks like he's restarting the base race. Xlord in 2 mines here. Okay, what's he doing? He's sending his heroes over to defend, and he's sending his army to fight the expansion. Got 2k left in the main mine. This time focusing down the Zeppelin, shutting that down as a method of escape. Nova Coil looking to take down one of the raiders on the exit here.
Our forces are under attack.
And might even get a Berserker as well. Death Knight does have a Sobi Mask, a little bit of extra mana regen. Nothing those coils flow. Does manage to kill both the towers. But he's not hanging around with the rest of the Fiends to kill the expansion. He's playing very conservatively, burrowing with them. Okay, looks like the heroes are here now though, and they will be able to get the cancel off. Tome of Retraining here. Shockwave for the Tauren Chieftain. Looking to restart the base race. Look at those Greater Dark minions. So those are beefy boys. Wolves into the base here. So is Xlord really going to just try to wait out this 1.5k gold? Seems like the writing's on the wall.
Our forces are under attack.
Does have a shop down here as well. Fortress tech, so could go for a tiny Great Hall. So Xlord's probably not going to be able to shut down that as a method of expansion. Does he still have an echo somewhere? Don't see them anywhere. Maybe they died in that last base harass. Gauntlets of Ogre Strength there. A couple skeletons though, that's what he's really after. And here we go. Another Zeppelin drop. Looks on his way back.
Our forces are under attack.
Down goes the graveyard. Trying to kill the Zeppelin here. Still doesn't have web. A couple raiders left behind. There's 2 raiders here for the trouble. Oh, cool V Raider up on the hill here. Death Knight. Oh, he buys another Zeppelin. Or the Death Knight calls the ghoul instead of the Raider. Otherwise the Raider would have dodged that jumping into the Zeppelin there. Okay, dropping down.
Our forces are under
Pairing
attack.
up the Zeppelins here. Perhaps with the peons. Oh, we've got a Greater Dark Minion over here though. So sees the creeping coming through. And now he's mobilizing the army.
Our forces are under attack.
Scouting out the expansion locations. And they are extremely low. Coming back in. Oh my god, cancels the salve. Demigod. What are you doing, mate? Loading back into the Zeppelin, but he didn't repair this. He did have 2 peons standing right there. Could have got the repairs done. And now they're dead. Zeppelin flying away. Burrowed Fiend in the center and Burrowed Fiend over here, so he's keeping them for vision.
Our
I
forces
wonder if he
are
tick
under attack.
whip. Okay, he's bought a staff on the Dark Ranger. Cashing in a couple more items here. And wow, as well as the flute. Buying mass staffs for the heroes. And was that a sapper? Looks like it was. Took down the shop. Got a ziggurat extremely low. Interesting play there. Demigod back in the Zeppelin. No. Back at his base. Shutting down the Skelly Harass onto the peons. But there we go. Gold mine is dry.
Our town is under attack.
It's going to be the play. Demigod still
Our
has
forces
a
are
large
under
amount of
attack.
gold remaining. Quite low on lumber though, if he does want to go. The tiny Great Hall. Okay, another sapper purchased. Undead army coming back here. Oh, it's up on the hill. It's up on the hill. Safe for the moment. Zeppelin just doing a flyby that doesn't have any units inside. Don't know if we've got a range of the fiends there. Maybe more Demigod doing some more creeping. You can get the next level aura on the TC, that would be pretty nice.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh, there we go. Finds the sapper. Looks like he detonated it though. No experience to the Dark Ranger. Loading in again. He's dropped the wolf there. Yep, there we go. Supposed to see Death Knight. Did the Zeppelin get spotted there? I'm not entirely sure. But we do have a decent army back at base to help defend against a push. And it looks like the hero's going to try harass the peons. Shut down the economy of Demigod. Here comes the Zeppelin again. But mass staffs on the undead heroes. Can come back and defend now. That was a really good play. There we go. Picks off one peon. Another one scouted thanks to the burrowed fiend over here.
Our town is under attack.
And here we go. Mass staff's back. Still though, you know, he can get in there for a couple of hits as well as a shockwave. So these buildings are just slowly going to get whittled down. Dark Ranger finds one Zeppelin. Trying to knock that out. Okay, here we go. Expansion coming in for Demigod. I'm a little bit surprised here. I'm not going to go for the tiny. I feel like the tiny's just like a safer option at this stage. But alright, let's see how he goes. Skelly's chipping away at the fortress.
Our town is under
Okay,
attack.
here comes the Zeppelin. Might as well stay on Demigod's view. It's easier to spot the Zeppelin flying around. Plus he might get the high level wolves as well on the Farsi eventually. With the invis. But Xlord just camping out at the base at the moment. Not allowing the opportunity.
Work complete.
So we'll go on double speed. Expansion building. Xlord camping. Going around with the heroes, checking the expansion locations. Another shockwave. Chipping away at the building health there. Which finds a little bit of extra gold. Maybe some more skellies from this camp as well.
Work complete.
Another shockwave there, I think. Actually getting one of the statues quite low now. Yeah, it doesn't look like he did end up getting web. Crystal ball. Actually could be pretty reasonable against the Zeppelin over the trees. There he goes, tries to use it. Zeppelin's up a little bit higher though. There we go, a Fiend scouts the expansion, guarded by 2 towers and about to be a third. So that's going to be quite hard for Xlord to get rid of. Another shockwave. I just don't know how Xlord's going to do it. He picks up a Zeppelin himself, a pretty good counter scouting tool. Helping spot these things over the trees. So keeping tabs on the Zeppelin here. Gonna get a couple hits on it.
Ready to work. Work complete. Our town is under attack.
Yeah, oh, playing evasively. Let's manage to get one more shot in. Meanwhile, the Death Knight and a good army getting sent up. Oh, Raider drop down for the ensnare. Death Knight back here. Raider goes down. Crystal ball keeping tabs on the Zeppelin. Trying to play evasively for the moment. But the Zeppelin could come back in potentially. Go for the base again. Looks like Xlord's gearing up for an assault on the expansion here. Trying to shut that down. Ooh, we got a bat coming in. That's a really good idea to counter the Zeppelin. There we go. Leading the charge with the Dark Ranger. Good idea. Plenty of health. Quite durable. Oh, Focus Fast switched over to the ghouls though. And they're falling. Death Knight dropped. And here we go. The base race is on. Ghouls falling though. All the ghouls are down. It's going to slow things down a lot. Here comes the Undead Tri-Hero though. Raiders falling fast. Take down one building. I think that was the crypt. Go for the altar next. The other way, Lich trying to focus down the Zeppelin. Another Raider down. Going for the wolves now, but the Zeppelins make it out of there. He did lose most of his army though. The Undead base is very, very weak. Staffing over to the Fiends. And there we go. Towers down. Expo exposed now.
We're under attack.
Both 2 Undead heroes left behind. And even novering away the wolves just to try and keep these buildings as healthy as possible. Okay, so Xlord, I was wondering how he's going to be able to get it done, but he manages to do so. Takes down the expansion. His base is safe for the moment. The mass staff's definitely a very good call. Meanwhile, Demigod rebuilding the army, repairing up the Zeppelins. But it's going to be coming in with a pretty big deficit, around 15 food behind. Kind of is forced into this base race scenario now with the expansion gone. So the bat guy scouting for the opposing Zeppelin here. And Xlord mobilizing that Fiend that was just used for scouting. Ooh, and I wonder if he's going to see the Fiend. Okay, so leaving behind a reasonable army to start chipping away at the Orc base. Those Dark Minions are pretty good against buildings. But okay, starting up a fight here. Picks him off with a couple spells, one Fiend down. But the Death Knight's back here. He's got the Orb as well. So he can fight the Zeppelin. Lich still back at the base. 2 Raiders looking for a drop down. But the Lich should be able to shut that down pretty effectively. Dark Ranger left behind here. Demigod though, I think. Xlord's done it. The wolves managing to kill the altar and now working slowly on
Our town is under attack.
the necropolis. There we go, Spencer Nova gets rid of the wolves. Looks like he's going to leave all the fiends to chip away at the orc base. Hero's coming back, looking to defend his own base.
Under attack.
Drop the raiders down, but it looks like they took a big Nova. Jump back into the Zeppelin. Nova coil to take care of the wolves. Not giving Demigod any
Our town
opportunities
is under
here.
attack.
Crystal Ball scouting as well, knows exactly where those orc heroes are. And then staffing onto the fiends. So it looks like Xlord's finally got the harass covered from Demigod. I think Demigod just lost a few too many raiders with those base harass attempts. You know, leaving them behind, not loading the Zeppelin correctly. It was a really good strategy, but just a tiny execution error
Under attack.
made all the difference. Here we go, loading down here, trying to take down the base. Here we go, the base race is on.
Under attack.
Xlord stars are probably on cooldown, so can Demigod do it? Good dodge of the coil there into the Zeppelin, that was incredible stuff. Yeah, heroes are back now though, Shockwave! And Demigod does it! Oh my god, right as I was saying Demigod, I thought he'd lost. He does it with the Shockwave. The Shockwave total retraining, what a play. Incredible stuff. Xlord, I mean, he had such a good early game, taking down those 5 headhunters or so in that fight at the base. He was in such a good position after that, but Demigod, he just found a way to win. Very, very well played. Anyway, guys, wrapping on that. Thanks for tuning in to some more Warcraft 3 action. Until next time, goodbye and good luck.